Every sunset in rural France brings dread instead of tranquility. Farmers survey their devastated fields, witnessing destruction that months of labor cannot repair. Massive wild boar herds have transformed fertile farmland into battlegrounds. Traditional deterrents have failed completely. Electric fences lie shattered, scarecrows trampled, crops decimated. Today, Marcus's elite hunting squad arrives, armed with precision and years of experience. Can they reclaim these ravaged fields? The intense confrontation begins now. At dawn's first gleam, Marcus's team infiltrated the French Valley, equipped for relentless pursuit. Trained hounds were unleashed, immediately picking up fresh trails through morning mist. The pack's urgent baying echoed across rolling hills as they locked onto their quarry. Marcus positioned himself strategically along the anticipated escape route. Without warning, a colossal boar thundered from dense undergrowth. Drawing on decades of fieldcraft, Marcus delivered one calculated shot that felled the creature instantly. A commanding opening strike, setting the tempo for the day's campaign. Recognizing the tactical advantage of elevated terrain, Marcus's team scaled the nearby ridge. From this commanding overlook, every movement in the valley below became crystal clear. The ambush was perfectly orchestrated. Minutes later, their target materialized. As the massive boar emerged from brambled thickets, a decisive rifle crack shattered the morning stillness, blocking all escape paths. One expertly placed bullet ended the rampage immediately. After weeks of agricultural destruction, the valley found momentary peace. Advancing deeper into woodland territory, the resonant baying of tracking hounds commanded Marcus's immediate attention. With unwavering concentration and laser-sharp focus, hallmarks of master hunters, he approached methodically. Capitalizing on precious seconds before detection, Marcus fired. A crisp shot sliced through the forest's hushed atmosphere. No margin for error existed. The menace was neutralized decisively. Beneath the scorching afternoon sun, Marcus pressed forward without respite, examining every shadow and movement. After careful reconnaissance, he halted, systematically scanning the terrain for signs. His patience was rewarded magnificently. Within moments, a powerful boar burst into the clearing. Escape was impossible. Marcus fired with surgical precision, the projectile finding its mark perfectly. A resounding blast reverberated through the countryside, returning security to threatened communities. While Marcus maintained his relentless pursuit, Rico held position in a concealed observation post. The atmosphere remained thick with anticipation as he monitored each subtle movement, preparing for the critical moment of engagement. When the target suddenly broke cover, gunfire erupted instantaneously. The bullet flew with deadly accuracy, striking center mass, dropping the boar immediately. Another masterful hunt concluded in profound forest silence. Through exceptional skill and unwavering courage, Rico delivered peaceful sleep to grateful villagers once more. Twilight descended rapidly, yet the pursuit continued unabated. The exhausting chase neared its finale as the desperate boar bounded across jagged terrain, seeking sanctuary. Marcus intercepted with tactical precision, concluding the hunt definitively. The beast fell, a powerful declaration that this territory was secured, agriculture protected, and community safety restored. Today's mission achieved complete success. Defending livestock from wild boar incursions demands constant vigilance. These savage beasts, equipped with lethal tusks, systematically obliterate harvests, annihilate pastures, and inflict devastating financial losses on hard-working farmers. They boldly assault agricultural zones, inhabit impenetrable woodlands, and terrorize entire regions. Fierce campaigns rage continuously to reclaim productive land and safeguard rural livelihoods. Can professional hunters eliminate these destructive marauders? The thrilling confrontation unfolds before us. Diego's elite unit, seasoned sharpshooters with proven track records, launched this morning's operation to restore agricultural security. At 5:30 a.m., they assembled in their battle-tested vehicle, advancing directly toward recently harvested grain fields. Upon reaching the operation zone, the team deployed rapidly to predetermined strategic positions. "15 minutes of absolute silence elapsed before a hulking silhouette appeared, browsing confidently through crop residue as though claiming ownership. Diego's sharp eyes detected the movement immediately through high-powered optics. He adjusted his shooting stance methodically, calculated the optimal firing angle, and engaged the trigger. Controlled bursts echoed sharply across the landscape as the massive creature collapsed before attempting flight. Before advancing to track additional threats, urgent signals emanated from towering marsh grasses, revealing another beast's location. Diego and his squad rushed toward the disturbance. Seconds later, excited barking resonated from vegetation directly ahead of their position. Diego concentrated intensely as the target entered his crosshairs. A precise gunshot cracked through morning air, eliminating the threat with one clean strike, swift, efficient, and devastatingly accurate. Concurrently, along the field's western perimeter, a substantial wild boar casually breached the designated kill zone of a positioned marksman, remaining completely oblivious to the lethal trap. As the creature approached within optimal range, the shooter seized his opportunity, acquired the target, and fired decisively. The round struck with terminal effect, penetrating vital organs, causing instant collapse. Another agricultural threat neutralized, returning stability to productive farmland. An electrifying engagement commenced in dense woodland, where an additional team had established concealed positions before sunrise. Hidden within tangled vegetation, Carlos accepted the critical interdiction role, tracking the shadowy outline of approaching prey. 7 minutes elapsed before sustained gunfire erupted from his teammate's sector. A panicked boar raced past, dodging the lethal barrage while desperately seeking escape routes. Carlos immediately acquired the fleeing target, maintaining steady tracking despite rapid movement. Controlled fire echoed repeatedly until the animal succumbed to professional marksmanship. Any hesitation would have meant its disappearance into impenetrable brush. From an adjacent sector, another marksman identified his quarry. Precisely as the beast navigated between protective shrubs, he exploited the brief exposure window and engaged immediately. A single round achieved instant elimination. Across multiple forest positions, coordinated gunfire erupted simultaneously, each location registering another victory for the unified team. The successful operation liberated farming communities from persistent threats, efficiently preventing continued devastation from these destructive invaders. These relentless creatures slash through productive soil, obliterate valuable crops, and generate hundreds of millions in agricultural losses. To defend this critical food production region, experienced hunters mobilize from across the continent. We join their ranks. The decisive battle for agricultural survival commences immediately. Can we halt their advance before total devastation occurs? Witness this crucial fight firsthand. 4:30 a.m. As dawn's preliminary glow illuminates the eastern horizon, we secure essential equipment and board our reliable transport, departing toward the designated assembly area. Upon arrival, our team disperses strategically, advancing toward carefully planned concealment positions throughout the operational zone. 25 minutes of complete stillness follow. No movement, no indicators. Then, while positioned behind substantial vegetation, an enormous wild boar, estimated at 600 pounds, explodes from nowhere, charging within mere meters of my location. Sharp rifle reports pierce the dawn quiet, followed by a secondary engagement. The massive creature crashes down, completely motionless, an excellent operational commencement. In the neighboring sector, Cameron had similarly acquired his designated target. At last, the destructive herd materialized. Cameron silently loaded a cartridge, established target lock, and squeezed the trigger mechanism. A powerful gunshot resonated across open terrain. The remainder fled instantly, vanishing into protective scrubland. The hunt continued aggressively. The expansive terrain offered ideal tracking opportunities for mobile operations. Exactly as intelligence predicted, a substantial boar group emerged, excavating dry earth with razor-sharp hooves. Immediate gunfire commenced, but these creatures demonstrated remarkable speed. Most successfully escaped into dense cover, leaving several casualties behind. We couldn't permit such easy retreat. I promptly contacted the team via radio, transmitting precise coordinates requiring immediate investigation. Within 5 minutes, Cameron detected a heavy specimen navigating through elevated grassland. Cameron quietly shouldered his weapon, following each step methodically before engaging the firing mechanism. One clean elimination. The target staggered, faltered, and collapsed to earth. Simultaneously, along the eastern boundary, Mitchell identified wild boar silhouettes concealed within dried vegetation. Multiple animals burst forth frantically, attempting to evade pursuing hounds. Gunfire cracked through the pandemonium, surgical and devastating, instantly dropping 3 boars onto the grassland. Approximately 5 minutes afterward, another specimen charged unexpectedly from cover. Without pause, Mitchell eliminated it with singular precision. Darkness approached rapidly as we mobilized to pursue the final stragglers across difficult terrain. The operational area had become eerily silent, containing only the sound of boots crushing vegetation beneath steady advancement. Abruptly, a wild boar exploded through dense undergrowth, fleeing from pursuing pressure, but selecting the incorrect direction for escape. A rifle shot shattered the quiet once more. The boar crumpled among tall grass. This time, escape was impossible. It was charging straight at me. Without wasting a second, I took aim and pulled the trigger. The bullet tore through its body, smoke rising from the wound, yet with the heat of the shot, it kept running. Only patience, consistent practice, and mental calmness lead to successful outcomes. I understand that greater dedication and improved technique will be essential for achieving victory in future hunting expeditions. The learning process continues with each challenging encounter. Thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more content. See you in the next story. Take care.